hours away from home. Even I got very emotional, but so did my parents. It was very difficult for them also because I was leaving home for the first time. So that was very tough for them, and it's just like that.
But that's similar.
Similar, and we. I don't know.
Any other ways you can think of that you're different than your parents' generation, your generation?
Different. We're not very punctual.
And
Our parents are. Like we were supposed to leave at 10 today and we're still not ready. So I think punctuality matters and practicality and emotional sense. I think that's the main
okay.
thing.
Some people say that because your generation is so connected to global information
Yes.
on the internet, that you know more and care more about global issues. And some people say, no, all your generation cares about is their own electronic devices. Which side would you
I'm
think is
not an
accurate?
electronic freak at all. I'm like I'm not even on Facebook anymore. So, but some of my friends are. They're huge tech freaks and everything. But that is a part of our generation right now. Like all of us are on BBM or WhatsApp and Facebook, and we try to stay connected all the time. But I'm not like that. Not at all.
What kind of law are you interested in?
I'm thinking of doing corporate or I haven't thought about it really. Maybe international law.
And is it important to you to make money or to do good, or why did you pick law?
Basically for the money. For the money.
And what would you do with all this money?
Well, I want to own a cafe one day. I want to open a pastry shop or something like that one day.
Hmm.
I'll put it all there.
We'll have to stay in touch because I have some good recipes
Sure.
that might be interesting. Um, how important is religion to you? Do
Very
you
important.
practice?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't go to the temples very regularly, but I do. I do believe in God, and on Tuesdays we're not supposed to have meat, and I do follow that very properly.
So you think of yourself as a fairly traditional Hindu?
Not very traditional, I would say, but yes, I follow the traditions and everything.
And will you want your parents to arrange marriage for you, or will you want a love marriage, or do you know?
That depends. They're good about both of them. If even if I find someone by myself, they're happy with it. It's not like I have to get an arranged marriage.
What
It's
if you picked
perfect.
someone from a different lower caste? Would they be happy?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them about it.
And is caste still a part of people's life? I mean, you know someone's caste by their last name, correct?
Yeah, we do.
And does it make a difference, or is it just like, nothing?
It does make a difference sometimes. Like in college, just now, like when we had our admissions going on, we have a separate, seat covers for different castes. Like we have scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. We have separate seats for them, and yeah,
Reservations.
reservations. So because of that, we don't get seats. It makes a difference sometimes. When students of ranks lower than us, they're sitting next to us and our friends, it makes a lot of difference.
Right. What about the role of women? It seems like there's been a lot of changes in that area.
Yes. Women, like even in my batch, like there are a lot of girls who are doing law, and not in my batch, but in our senior batches, there are more of girls doing law than boys. So I think that's changing. The position of women is changing. We have more working women around us, so it's really changing.
Do you think it makes a difference that you have role models of strong women like Sonia Gandhi and Indira Gandhi? So it's kind of part of the culture that women can be strong leaders.
There is. I think there is a lot of inspiration that we have from them, but not many people inspire to be like them. Like they have separate role models. Each one of us has a role model, but yes, they are an inspiration for a lot of us.
Um, I I've been in contact with a woman in Calcutta named Rita Banerjee, who's a writer, and she says there's really no feminist movement in India, and that, you know, some women got attacked, harassed, and the women's organization said it was their fault because they were wearing the wrong clothes.
Yeah, that is
So,
like,
do you disagree with her? Do you think there is a women's movement or not?
there's not exactly a movement, but yes, it's not like even if there are gang rapes or there's molestation cases that we hear of, it's not like the police, even the police people, they they say that the women were inappropriately dressed up, or they shouldn't be out at that time of the day. So it's completely wrong, instead of taking charge and instead of saying that yes, we will take some measures to help them, they're instead blaming us like we are wrong, which is completely unfair, I think. And there are no such movements, I can say, but this is wrong. Like, any case you pick up, any rape or any molestation, any assault, it's the women who are being blamed, not the men who are doing it.
So do you hear young women protesting this fact, or are young
Not
women...
much. Not much. Like, we have a news in, people hear about it for a few days and then it's just gone. People just forget about it. It's just like for a week or so.
Is there anything else that you would like people to know about you or young people in India, or...
Young people.
That's a big topic.
At least where I'm studying right now, people are really into show off, showing all their big cars and their branded labeled clothes and everything. But not everyone is like that. I mean, I have friends who are, from good families, but it's like they're good people as well. They're not like showing off their things, what they have, what gadgets they have, what cars they drive. It's like, how can I explain this? They're different, even if you go to Delhi, you have all kinds of people. I've studied with people who, some are like, oh, my dad owns this, my dad owns that, and some are completely different. So it depends place to place and person to person.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Could you give me your email? And I have 12 questions that I'll send you for the book to cover things we didn't talk about. And maybe you could get your brother to do it.
Sure.
And friends.